Hello viewers, how's it going? ASSETTO CORSA EVO is here. Early access. Early access. Not the full game. Not the full game. Don't get your hopes up just yet. We don't have the full thing. But we're going to jump in. We're going to jump in. I have downloaded the game. Played a little bit of it. You may well have watched everyone else playing it already. We'll see what we can... we'll see what's available. I've heard there's been an update. Make sure you've done your updates. Well, I'm gonna jump into the game and try and sign into the online bit and see what happens. There it is. Well, there it is already, guys. Update. Boom. Let's do it. Oh, look at that. That was quick. Hopefully I'll be quick on the game. That's 1 terabyte internet for you. Updating. It's doing it. Yeah, no multiplayer. No free roam. I think I'm going to have to reiterate this many times. It's early access. It's early access. You're not going to get a lot. It's early access. But on this early access, we should have 20 cars. Hopefully with this update, which should hopefully unlock the online mode. Because, as I was saying, if you were watching anyone else's stream earlier today, you've noticed the online stuff wasn't working and only 5 cars were there, I think. But, yeah, let's see. Okay, so that's done. Playing. All right, let's do it. Let's jump in. Let's jump in, chat. Asian Tom Cruise, yes. What a name. That was from, was it Alex Albon? I'm the Asian Tom Cruise. It was... Watch the, was it 2019 Rookie of the Year? The video they did with, offline mode. Offline mode. Thank you, Dan V, for the £10. Does the ASSETTO CORSA EVO have kill streaks on multiplayer? Well, multiplayer isn't out yet, but it would be a bit of a travesty if it doesn't. So, I really hope so, mate. Offline. Right, how do I change that? Online mode, okay. Apply. That's a bit weird. That's a weird way of doing it. But okay, we're in. No, we're not. A connection to the game's online services could not be established. The game will continue in offline mode. Okay, well, let's put this full screen. Yeah, I know. Let's see what's available then. Apparently. Oh, there they are. Okay, so this is more than before. Where's my Porsches at? There we go, guys. Is that one car with 58 different liveries? Yeah, it is. So yeah, there's one car there, the GT3 Cup. Let me just make sure of that. Let me just make sure I'm telling the truth. Yeah, I am. Thank you, SP Productions. Thank you, Random Call Sign. Rosa the Red. This is ASSETTO EVO. Hopefully you are okay, Stevo. Lovely poem there. Thank you so much. All. And thank you, SP Productions. It might have a Shadow Realm Streak multiplier. That's all we can hope of, mate. Okay, the 20 cars in the game. The above 695 Biposto, Alfa Romeo Jr., Ford Escort, RS Cosworth, Honda S2000 in multiple liveries, Hyundai i30N, multiple liveries, Volkswagen Golf 8 GTI Club Sport, another rebuff, Alfa Romeo Giulia, nice, Alpine A110. That was in the demo I played a couple of months ago at the Sim Racing Expo. Audi RS3. This is a car I'm going to be interested in driving. The BMW M2 CS. The CS version of my road car. BMW M4 CSL. Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Ferrari 296. And a Ferrari 488 Challenge EVO. Now, we don't have GT3 cars in the game. Well, in this early access. Let's make that clear. We don't know if they'll be in the full game. I don't know yet. How is the FPS? Did I miss an Alpine? Oh, it's only an Alpine, isn't it? A29 Beta. Yeah, I don't know if anyone cared about that car. Don't know if anyone cared. No one asked. No one really asked. But I think this 488 Challenge might be the quickest car in the game. Maybe. Maybe the Porsche Cup, actually. Be quite close. Thank you, Pagan Gamer. Just about to jump into the game myself. Love to hear it, man. If there was multiplayer, I'd race you, but there isn't. Not right now. Ford Escort, Honda S2000, another one of those. Lotus Emira. Mazda MX-5 Cup. That'd be quite fun, I think, to race. Ooh. No, that would be the quickest car in the game, I think. The GT2. GT2. Then we have the GT3 Cup car, which is slightly slower than GT3. In about 1,000 liveries. Toyota GR86. And then, is it just more liveries? What is this ordering? Like, what is this? Why not just have one rectangle for each car? Click on it, then just see the liveries. I don't know. Seems like an iffy design to me. But there you go. But yeah, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different brands there. For now. For now. What's the different scenes? Sphere, sky. Yeah, I want to be in the sky. Put it in the garage. And oh no, I would much rather look at this Mercedes-Benz GT2. I don't know about you guys. There we go. That's a bit nicer, isn't it? Thank you. Don't you dare insult my little A290. Look, listen here, mate. No, I'm kidding. No one cares. I'm kidding. Right, let's drive something. Oh, wait. There's no special events, is there? No. Okay. Right, let's jump in. GT2 car, why not? GT2 car, Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit, Pro assists. Let's just stick to the clear weather. There is dynamic time, dynamic weather in this, but let's not worry about that for the time being. Yeah, I mean, I suppose the closest comparison I can give, real to sim, is I've driven my M2 around Brands Hatch, so we'll give that a go at some point. Oh goodness, here. What's this FOV? What is that? What is that? Oh god. FOV. You're an angry person in chat who wants to give advice. That's right. A backseat driver joke. Holy crap. Right, ooh. Okay. Maybe about there. I don't know. We all love a backseat driver. I've actually sat in this car. They bought it to Portimao when I went there last year. Just yeah. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Just thought I'd throw that out there. 56. Is that what? 56. Oh, I mean, the FOV police are going to come after me, aren't they? They are going to come after me. I think I prefer a little bit closer. 43. I'm going to go with that for now. Let's jump into this, shall we? Way too loud. I'm so sorry. Why is that so loud? I've just killed everyone's hearing. Okay, let's just bring this down a tad. I thought I checked this earlier. It was supposed to be fine. Clearly it isn't. I guess it is that loud in real life. Okay, let me know if this kills your ears or not. Whoa. This car is a bit loose, to be fair. Okay, can you hear me? That is the question. Can you hear me over this car? What FPS am I getting? That's a good question. I'm not actually sure. I've set it to cap at 60, but yeah, it's got cold tyres. It's very sensitive on power. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play about with the audio settings. I mean, I have just got the game, so like a double lunch. Good night, sweet prince. Way too deep. Referee! Just spun me out. Okay, that took unreasonably long to get going. Doing something wrong on the brakes. It feels like I'm pressing the pedal pretty hard, but doesn't seem to want to slow down. My mic's still... That felt pretty nice there actually, once the tyres got warmed up. Just see about my brake mapping. It seems to be mapped nicely actually. Press menu. I have no idea what my menu button is. There it is. My first ever race. 9th. Which is 6th upside down, so... It's a bit of a weird screen, isn't it? It doesn't show you really anything. Okay. See what the replay's like. I mean, I haven't really changed the graphic settings. It looks okay. It looks pretty good. Is my mic still a bit low? I think my mic is fine. I think the game's too high. Thank you, Sammy Snake. You're going for a world record speed run of the license tests on here now. I mean, if there were any, I would. How am I liking it so far? Well, I haven't really played it enough to really form a proper opinion, but we'll get there. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. Engine. I'm just going to turn everything down. Okay. That should hopefully be a bit better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe... I don't know what people are saying. You got to turn your volume back up. I think the game was just a bit too loud. Okay, let's jump out of that. That was actually quite fun, but I do think this is going to take a while because settings are going to have to be changed. Going to have to tweak slightly. Not controls. Although I did have a nightmare on the controls earlier. Okay. What? Okay, let's have a quick look at what you actually get on this. So in the Drive single player special events, because we're offline, you can't get on special events, or there aren't any. I don't know, either or. I don't know if there will be when we go online or what. I assume there would be, but... And of course, single player includes a practice or quick race. You can't do a race weekend just yet. And you can do that by the amount of laps up to 100, and by time up to 3 hours. Race multiplier. So you can speed up the time by 48 times. So I guess what's that? You could have an entire day in half an hour at that speed. Okay, so that's quite a, I don't know. We might do that later. See what a whole day-night cycle looks like in half an hour. Could be worth doing. You can change grid position, grid type, automatic or custom, number of opponents up to 30. Okay. Opponent skill on a scale between 80 and 100. Thank you, Jazzy Saturdays. Never fear, your boy Jazzy is here. What a legend. Thank you so much, Jazzy. Thanks for jumping in. Thank you, Marcus Holland. Thank you, Addy, Pagan Gamer, SB Productions as well. Oh, the game has disappeared. Single make. Okay, so range of settings there. Practice, just how long, start time, time multiplier. Okay. And then the 5 tracks you get at launch. Or locations, should we say? Brands Hatch with the Grand Prix in Indy, Imola, Laguna Seca, Mount Panorama, and Suzuka with 3 tracks, East, West, and Grand Prix. Thank you, Real Zuramaru. Kunos have provided a small FFB document to adjust settings according to your wheelbase on their website. Okay, that'll be worth looking at, I think. Yeah, it will, like I said, it's going to take some tweaking. And then the 20 cars we've kind of already looked at earlier, but yeah, a mix of road cars, some like race cars as well. No GT3 or GT4, but there's a GT2, there's a Porsche Cup car, there's a 488 Challenge. Let's jump into the BMW. See what this is like. Wait, there was a customize option there. What does that do? What on earth does that do? Let's take a look. Customize. Does nothing because you can't click it. So, what's all this? How quick that steering is. Unbelievable stuff. Okay, I mean, the graphics are okay, I guess, right? It's early access. It's early access. There's time for that to change. Okay, let's drive this car. No, let's not drive it. I'm so sorry. I was going through everything that's in the game. Dealership, not there yet. So you can't buy cars because it's just 20 cars that you get. Customized vehicle, again, also can't do that. Academy is not there. Unclickable right now. So these license tests, whatever they are, yeah, can't click on that just yet. That's a bit of a shame. I was hoping that for that to be there. What I must say right now, though, is that, yeah, we need to be online. Once the online stuff works, once it actually connects, then hopefully that is a thing. And I'm pretty sure it's meant to be, from what I've heard. Thank you, Tyler Reynolds. I love watching your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you very much, Tyler. Do appreciate that, mate. Profile. This is very basic stuff here. It's just changing your... Suppose I should do it, shouldn't I? Alvarez technically isn't my last name, but it is what it is. Age. I'm definitely 22 years old. Just trying to bring that up on the screen for you. As you can see, I'm definitely 22. Just so you guys know that. Okay, apply. Oh my god, is that going to disappear every time I click on that? So yeah, I'm 22. Gallery, replays, and photo. I was going to say photographs. Photographs. Replay, not available. Settings. Controls, video, audio, gameplay, HUD. Skip intro, language. Can't even click on HUD. Although I think you can move the HUD about. From what I've seen. Credits, audio, which we've seen already. Video, what's this? Okay, changing the graphic settings. I mean, level of detail. Let's just put that to ultra. See if it kills my PC. Experimental static level of detail. What? What? Lighting. Ultra. Environment reflection. Ultra. High. Ultra. Let's put this all the way up. Let's see if this kills the game. Grass density. Oh, give me that grass. Give me that ultra grass. And give me those ultra clouds as well. We love a bit of ultra grass, don't we? Ultra. Optimize rendering. Okay, right. Is there a way to bring up your FPS from... I don't know if there is on this. It says FPS gameplay frame limit 60. What's the max? 240 you can do. Not 120. Let's see what happens. Right, let's give this a go. Single player. Let's do a different track. Let's do Imola. Okay. You can use the Steam in-game FPS display. Okay. Oh wait, did I put... Why is that on low? Video. Car is on low, isn't it? Text. What? Ultra. Okay, right. Okay. Apply. See what that looks like now. Ooh, took a bit of time to load that. Yeah, that does look a lot nicer. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, I think the main thing with AC is that the physics are good, right? But it's always good to have good physics. Good. It's always good to have good graphics. All right. this car's all about. How do you get your pedals to work? Mine are locked on the max out input. Yeah, you need to invert the settings. Mine were all inverted. Brake, throttle and clutch, all of mine were inverted. And I must say the menu to change it is a little bit jank, but yeah, invert your settings and that should hopefully do it. Alright, this was pretty good actually. I mean, I haven't really messed about with the force feedback too much. Very drivable. Yeah, there's too much traction control. Let's put it on 0. ABS off, traction off as well. Okay. Why doesn't the car move when I'm literally pressing the throttle. You have to rev it out in neutral? Right, okay. Use the clutch, obviously. Wait, yeah, why is my clutch not working? That's why it wouldn't go. The clutch pedal isn't working. Okay, I need to map that. Okay, I know why I made that mistake now, because I don't have a shifter on this setup right now. So I keep forgetting to use my clutch. Thank you, Sean Peace. Love the content. Thank you very much, good sir. We appreciate that. But yeah, this car doesn't have a clutch, but I still need to map my clutch. Oh my god, okay, that's really easy to lock up. I barely have to press the pedal. That's really... Okay, let's put ABS on. Keep TCS off. ABS on 1. Yeah. That tyre lock-up sound, they don't mess about, do they? Like, they let you know. We need a close-up of the grass. Okay, yeah, now I can hit that pedal quite hard. Get on that curb. So I've got my rotation on 900, which feels right. When I'm playing GT7, it's on like 540. Maybe I need to jump on this. When this comes out in multiplayer, I think the M2 will be really fun to race. Just trying to make sense of this force feedback. It feels pretty good to me. There's not much to it. I feel very much in control, to be honest. And I haven't really tweaked any settings, so I think that's a good sign. Get up that curb. Stewards hate him. Does this game have the Saxon ring? I do not believe it does. Well, certainly not the early release anyway. I don't think it's meant to be in the later release. Wow, okay, and I lost control, and to be fair, I should have done, because I just took that corner horrifically. Yeah, this is on PC only. A lot of people are asking if it's going to be on console. Nothing's been said about that. Now, obviously, ACC was on console eventually, a few years after the PC release. That could happen again, but I don't know right now. don't know if that's going to be the case. I would probably suggest that if you want to get the full experience of AC EVO, you're going to want it on PC. Ooh, the car's a little bit loose on the rear end, actually. It's nice. I feel like I can feel the car moving underneath me as I kind of brake hard, get on the power, but it's not overboard. I feel like I can control it. Thank you, Quo says just hi. Just hi to you too. Thank you very much, man. Thanks for jumping in. I think the GT2 around Imola would be pretty fun, wouldn't it? Or maybe that Ferrari 488. Pushing the track limits there. Okay, we'll just finish this lap and then we'll do something else. Yeah, this was pretty good. I like this. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm particularly waiting for multiplayer. That's the big thing. Well, you know what? The Nürburgring free roam is going to be really cool as well. Be interesting to know how that, what that's going to be like. Because you can kind of drive anyway. You can drive on the grass. Be like Forza Horizon. By using the upscaling modes, I'll give those a go at some point. Okay, so that's a little test there of the M2 at Imola. Quite like that, to be honest. Let's go back to the main menu. Does it feel like ACC? Now, look, I haven't played ACC in a while, and I'm not the expert on that. It feels like a slightly more refined version of ACC to me, but I'm not driving the same car on the same track, so, and I haven't played ACC in a while, like I said, so it's not easy to compare. Let's try a road car now, because drove 2 race cars there. I really want to give that Porsche Cup car a go. But what's one of the faster road cars available? A Lotus Emira. Is that an electric car? That might be. That could be quite weird to drive. Let's. Or Emira, is that hybrid? I think it's hybrid. Okay, let's go back. Imola. Let's change it to Laguna. Let's do a race, actually. Quick race. Let's just do like 4 laps. Put a multiplier on, even though it's a short race. Start at the back. Single make on. And I will, you know what? Let's put on 100% AI. Initial impressions about the graphics compared to GT7. Well, GT7 has better graphics, but we haven't maxed out the settings on this yet. So I think, yeah, for early access, I think this looks pretty good. But of course, everyone's experience is going to be slightly different, based on your PC and the settings that you choose. So, right, let's jump into this. That's not Laguna Seca, is it? That's Brands Hatch. So I don't know what happened there. It's basically a demo. I mean, yeah, it's early access, so it's one of those things, though, right? Let's say this game we have all the features by the end of this year, and then that's the proper release, you could say. Is it best that they give us some early access so that we can play something early, or is it best that they just wait until the end of this year, let's say, and then just give us everything in one go? It's like it's a weird one because I know many people just moan at the early access, be like, oh, it's early access, there's nothing there, it's rubbish. It's like, well, yes, it's early access, like it's meant to not be that good, or it's not meant to have everything. Depends on the price. Yeah, I guess. I suppose if you were gonna buy it definitely anyway, then you get it cheaper now because it is 20% off. It's 20% off until the end of the month, I think. So it's like 20. It's normally $40, 40 euros, 33 pounds. So it's like 20% off until the end of the month. So you save like, I don't know, what's that? $8. Did those AI just drive across the wall? They did, didn't they? Dive bomb everyone. Was this meant to be 100% AI? Understeering. Hit the sausage. There you are, minding your own business, and you've just rode a sausage. Love it. Okay, that AI just jumped right out of my way. Oh man, I'd love to drive Laguna Seca one day. One day, guys. The legendary circuit will be visited. Alright, where's the apex? Oh god, that is wide. Is this 100% AI? Like, really? Can't be. Maybe the setting changed again, I didn't save it properly. But yeah, I quite like this, it feels nice. It feels very playable. Feels pretty smooth on the wheel. For reference, I'm using the a bit late on the brakes. I'm using the Simagic Alpha U with the GT Neo wheel. Oh, look at that rotation, man! I've never seen rotation like that. Ride the sausage again. Oh no. That was shocking rotation there though. Is there no multiplayer yet? No. No multiplayer just yet. I'm not sure exactly when that's arriving, but hopefully soon. Thank you, Marcus. I'll let you drive my R33 GTR at Laguna Seca. We all saw that. We all saw that message, didn't we, chat? We all saw that. Marcus Wynn is going to let me drive his R33 GTR at Laguna Seca. We all saw that. You can't back out now. If you're serious, I will pay for flights to go to California and I will do that. Because I think it'll make a cool video. Because this is such a legendary track. Okay, we're getting there. See the dynamic time coming into effect. Thank you, the Fat Ninja member, for 10 months on the channel. Cheers, bro. Okay. Feels nice. For someone who hasn't played ASSETTO CORSA in a while, as you can probably tell by my shoddy driving. I have no button mapped for the lights, so this is going to get dark. Oh god, that got dark quick. That's what happens when the sun goes down and you have 48 times multiplier on time. That's what happens. And when you don't have a button mapped for, I should map a button, shouldn't I? Right, where is it? Light cycle. Is that it? Okay, that doesn't want to work. Oh, there we go. Right, Simagic. Thank you, Hockey Guy. Is it less understeery than GT7? I would say less understeery. Yeah. Is this the button I want? Light cycle. I don't know. What other buttons are there? Light stage, light cycle, flashing lights, rain lights. Flashing lights. Hazard lights. Retractable headlights. Toggle. Oh my god, there's so many buttons. I've mapped some already. Traction control, ABS, engine map, brake bias, ESC, performance modes. Okay, let's just see what happens when I press these buttons that I just mapped. Okay, you can cycle through. Nice! That looks pretty good, actually. It's really good when you can see. I would just definitely put this out there that if you're ever racing one day, make sure you can see. Like, preferably turn your lights on if it's dark. Top tips. Oh. I'm driving it like it's a race car, but it isn't. Please do get yourself subscribed on the channel. We're about to hit 968,000. Should get it today, actually. And we're about to hit 1 million. Just over 30k away from 1 million. Get the big 1M displayed on the channel. Imagine that. Sausage. Yeah, this will take time. This will take a lot of time for me to really hone and get fast at, but I think something we can say about AC in the past is that I think it's one of the more friendly sims in terms of like just turning it on, connecting your wheel, and it feels pretty good straight away. And I think that's the case here. Oh, that's beautiful. Get in there, Lewis. It's going to be P1, mate. My first ever win, guys. Make sure you tell your grandchildren about that one. They're going to want to hear about it. Thank you, Cuts, for the $5 Canadian. Do you have any real-life racing series planned this year? Yes. Yes. Let's leave it at that. I will reveal all very soon. Yeah, was that 9? What percent AI was that? Because let me just say that they were shocking. That was 100%. What? Okay, I'm guessing that's gonna be something that needs to change over time. Let's go with a different car. That was a fun car. I quite like that. Alpha Giulia. I like the Alpha Giulia. Give that a go. Did the Gumball 3000 a few years ago, and we did it it was James Baldwin and I. We did it in this car. You know, not as good as the Lamborghinis and Bugattis that were there, but still pretty good. Still, it's quite a nice car. Let's move to the next circuit, shall we? Mount Panorama. Never been my favourite track, but we're going to do it. Oh, look at that. 33 opponents. Wait, so let me just check something. If I change that to Brands Hatch, let's say Brands Hatch Indy, and then go back to this, max opponents 30, and then if I go to Laguna Seca, max opponents 22. Interesting. It changes based on the track, but that's fine. Let's change the weather a little bit. Custom. Custom is grayed out. You can't choose custom, but you can choose. Wait. Choose. Wait. Dynamic sky coverage. So if I choose heavy rain dynamic, I can't change these sliders. Interesting. Okay. Have a bit of drizzle. Love a bit of drizzle, don't you? And it says opponent skill 97. Didn't I just put it to 100? And didn't I just put opponents to 30 around this track? Didn't I just do that? I'm double checking because maybe I'm not saving the settings properly. Yeah, you have to apply the settings, don't you? That's what I'm doing wrong because I'm stupid. 100%. 30. Apply. Back. Go. 97. I definitely just clicked 100. Okay. Thank you, Jacob Stamp. Thoughts on Daytona Milton Keynes? I've never been to that track. But one day, my friend, I will go. I've been to a few Daytona tracks and they're good. They're good fun. Difficulty is bugged. Yeah, it does seem to be. Let me just make sure I've got a setting for the wipers. So what the lights. Wiper cycle. That button there, thank you. And apply and back, and let's go. Oh, look at those wipers go. Alright, here we go. I noticed the AI did this on the previous race. They all moved to the right. They move instantly to the racing line, which I don't know. I don't think you'd really do that. Silly billies. Right. This is more than drizzle. Yeah, let's see how this frame rate copes with some rain and 30 cars. Or 31 cars. Well, the frame seems to be okay. That guy's not okay. And I'm not okay. Let's just watch them go. Oh, that is a lot of cars. Gran Turismo 7 would never. Oh, there's more. There's even more back there. Bro, come on. Oh my god. This is the most awkward. Right. Never mind that. Is the car damaged? Yeah, that is more than a... That is more than a drizzle. Maybe they class it differently in Australia. Okay, again, this feels very controllable. Apart from me getting smashed off. No, it doesn't. Okay, I must have hit a massive puddle then. Basically, if this guy here called Steve talks, just ignore him. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. Completely ignore him, guys. He knows nothing. Ooh, okay, that back end does come round. Gotta be really careful. Thank you, Natsu. A new update with all 20 cars now showing. Yes, indeed. Luckily, just before I started the stream, about a minute before I started the stream. Thank you, Rive Drive. It'd be great to see you this year at the Nürburgring. Well, stay tuned, good friend. Oh, okay, I left the time setting on, didn't I? Let's get those lights on. Well, it seems to be coping in terms of frame rate. I'm 21 seconds away from the next guy. Yeah, don't drive those lights off, guys. Look at that. Yeah, let's not do that. I mean, this is about as hard as it can get. Rain around Mount Panorama on the mountain at night. Oh, the front goes in really quick. Maybe too much grip on the front of this car. Back end does not want to follow. Oh my god. I don't know if... Is this the car or is this... No, I want to turn... Let's change the dynamic time. Let's just slow that down a little bit. Yeah, the car is flashing red, isn't it? I don't think it was meant to be like that. Let's just restart and do it properly. So let's just slow down that dynamic time. Just do it like 2 times. And start it. Start it there. Let's do 2 laps. We don't need to do too long, do we? To keeping the drizzle, although that was more than drizzle. It started thundering at some point. Can anyone get the early access? You can indeed. It's on Steam right now. I have a link in the description, also pinned in the chat. Can you play multiplayer online with this early access? No. This version right now does not have multiplayer. It might do further down the line. But, yeah. Is it free? No, it's $40, 40 euros. Or £32, £33. As far as I know, it's 20% off though until the end of January. There's the damage again. AI look like they kind of just settle into like two lines. Nothing too complex there. Yeah, just wondering about the AI, you know. I think a lot of us are just looking for multiplayer, right? I mean, you tell me guys. But you still want that, if you want, it'd be nice to have good AI to race against. Where's that massive puddle? Hopefully there'd be more grip out there. There was not. Understeer. Just trying to work out the lines because I did play this track on the tech or the demo that was at Sim Racing Expo, and once you get on the puddles it kills you. These guys are all braking early. Went up the inside. Wow, okay, the contact was there, felt quite light. The car just went round very easy. Look at them driving in a line, nose to tail. Oh, someone's out, someone's round. Oh, the curb definitely doesn't have much grip. No wiper, see what happens. Oh my god, look at that. Wipe! Holy crap. That's a yellow. Going on. Oh, the AI all drive into. If you see that, they all just drove into the wall. What are they doing? Guys, yellow flag. Slow down. Be careful. Let's all just drive into the wall instead. Oh my god, that curb does not have grip. Yeah, just don't touch the curbs, basically. And then I just touch the curb, and then I touch another one. Bro, I was just about to do a perfect J-turn. Guy just... He was not going to let me do it, was he? I mean, clearly I've got a lot of learning to do on this game, but quite a fun experience. Trying to keep this car pointing in the right direction, my goodness. What track is it? This is Mount Panorama. Jazzy Saturdays. Oh god. Yeah. That's not the line. I'm going wide. That's it, guys. I'm done. Once you're out there, you are toast. Well, this goes back to my conversation earlier, Jazzy Saturdays. I think it's one of those things. It's like, should they give us early access and potentially make the game look worse than it is ahead of time, or should they give it to us early on the condition that, you know, you're not going to have everything? It's an interesting question. You know, would you guys rather wait until December for a full game, or have an early version of it but then still wait to December for the full version? It's like, let's watch that replay. Not the whole thing, but so I just want to see how good the replays are. Frame rate looks a little bit slow on the wipers. Yeah, I think it's better to have early access, but you just have to accept that the early access isn't the full game. I think AC EVO will be a really good top tier game, but as with any game, it doesn't, you know, it takes time. It'll take time. Yeah, it's better to have early access in my opinion, but you just have to accept that it's not going to be quite as good as you'd want straight away. Replays look pretty good there, I think. I'm just thinking about sometimes the texture between the car and the road on certain camera angles, it doesn't look like the car's connected to the road. It looks like it's floating a little bit. Especially that low angle from behind. It looks like the car's maybe floating a tiny bit, but yeah, I'd imagine this game will improve quite quickly. I hope so anyway. I think there's lots of potential, and I can't wait for the multiplayer once, you know, once that comes out, whenever that is. Ooh, cut in the corner there. Can you do anything here? Like, can I... Maybe there's buttons I need to map. But all I can do at the moment is just fast forward and then skip. Skip to where I spin out, which we won't watch. Okay. That was pretty tricky, but another car tested, another weather condition. Yeah, it's the shadows, I think. Not helping that. Okay, let's jump into a different car. I want to drive the Porsche Cup car. So that's what I'm going to do. There it is. In the track we have not done yet. Suzuka. Let's do Grand Prix. Might as well do Grand Prix circuit. Start the 24 car grid. Set it to 3 laps. Okay. Let's do it in some scattered clouds. Why not? So can you change that? No. So you can change if it's dynamic or static, but when it's dynamic, you can't change with what respect it's dynamic. I can't change that it goes wetter or goes drier or what. I don't know. That's not an option right now anyway. How do the cars feel? I think they feel pretty good. They feel controllable. I think they I think the feedback's solid. Like, I know I was spinning out a lot just then. Maybe I couldn't quite feel the curb as much as I would have wanted. But still, I think a lot of this might be down to my settings. I don't know if I've perfectly optimized the game for myself just yet, but overall, solid start. Right, here we go. the textbook AI move to the inside, or the outside racing line. This should be quite fun. Porsche Cup cars. Oh, what the hell are they doing? Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Why not? Why not do that? Oh, someone else spinning. Why not just do that? Am I playing Forza, guys? This Forza? I think this could be Forza. Shove it up the inside of that guy. Everyone wants to meet Barry R. Barry is not exclusive to any game. He transcends all games. Lock up. I tried to brake. This is pretty chaotic. AI's all over the place. Around the outside of that guy. Oh, let's get my wiper going. Covering the inside, they're all going narrow. There is no TC on this car. Position am I in? 12. Yeah, I'm getting used to this car. I feel like I can throw it around a little bit. I would say the sense of speed doesn't feel like it's quite there. I mean, FOV could be changed a bit, but yeah. And I think there was a setting for motion blur, wasn't there? I just need to double check that, but sense of speed isn't incredible, I wouldn't say. Probably my favourite car out of the ones I've driven so far. I do like how this feels. It's good to see Suzuka in the game. How many more laps? One more. Hello to that, bro. I think these around Laguna could be quite fun. I can't wait for Nordschleife to be on this. And like to have some multiplayer races around Nordschleife. That would be fun. To be fair, I should just join in on ACC really, shouldn't I? Some of those big lobbies where people are, you know, got 50 cars or even more. There's no water spray, that's a good point, yeah. I was going to say, it did feel a bit off. There is no spray coming up on the car in front. The AI seem a little bit timid, I would say. They kind of stick to the line, and if you put it anywhere up the inside, they don't fight, they give it to you. They offer zero resistance. If we're going to fight, if we're going to start a war against the machines, guys, we've got to do it now, while they're still weak. Whilst the humans can still win. Wow. Then I go and do that. I thought I'd just try and get on the throttle really early, see what happens. Clearly, with no TC in these conditions, can't really do that. That was a fun race though. Finished 18th. Okay. Let's back out of that. The menu seems a bit awkward. I would have normally they put like a quit button down the bottom right, but it's, I don't know. Sometimes I think I just need to get used to it. Is the radar adjustable? That's a good question. You know what? In the next race, let's try and move the HUD and stuff and see what happens. I know you can move it. I don't know if it's changeable, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's drive the Ferrari now, the 488 Challenge EVO. And that, I mean, it has to be done at Imola, really, doesn't it? With some broken clouds. That's my favourite type of cloud. It's up there in my top 5 type of cloud. What are the assists? Yeah, for anyone who wanted to see what assists are available, I put it on Pro, because obviously I'm a pro, right? Just on all my performances so far where I've not really put a foot wrong and not crashed at all. Based on that, I'm a pro. But yeah, those are what's available. Automatic throttle blip, standing start, automatic clutch. Maybe I'd need to put that one on actually. If the car needs it. Stability control, those. Okay. We'll leave that for now. But yeah, let's jump in. iCloud is my favourite cloud. That's a new type of cloud. Just dropped. New type of cloud just dropped, guys. It's called iCloud. Right, vehicle setup. I haven't jumped into this yet. Tyres, pressure, tow, camber, electronics, traction control, and ABS, which you can change during the race as well. What's saying here? Track conditions, parameters guide, TC2, Optimum 0 to 2. Green, medium, damp, wet. Okay, so there's a scale of how wet the circuit is and how much TC and ABS you should use, roughly. Interesting. Fuel, slicks and wet. That's all that's available at the moment. Fuel was at 0 to 100 or 2 to 110. So okay, that's litres then, isn't it? Suspension. Okay, can't change anything there. Anti-roll bars front and rear. Dampers. Bump and rebound on each tyre. And then ride height. Okay. So like it looks pretty basic, the settings here. Nothing crazy. But let's just leave that. Can you play with friends on a private server? No, it's there's no sort of like, say, there is no multiplayer like at all yet, including private stuff. Okay. So what these are like. Oh god. These AI just cannot be trusted. Wow, they're strong. You can't force them off. They can force you off though. What is he doing? Bro, I get it. You're angry with me. Get off of me. Wow, okay. They're actually pretty smart. They take revenge. The machines are fighting back, guys. Oh, there's one right on me now. What the hell? Didn't expect that. The machines are fighting back. Okay, this one's a bit understeery. Feels pretty nice though. Feels a lot more stable, I think, than the Porsche. Or is it? I don't know. Oh, skips over that. Goes on my left. Don't do it, mate. Back out. Thank you. This goes pretty quick. I think I'm pretty slow in this car. He's on my left. Was on my left. That's hassling me. TC's on 3, I'll probably need it less than that, don't I? Let's put TC 1. I can feel it slowing me down on the corner exit. gone really slow through there. It looks like this is a common thing I think with AI. Now that the race is spread out, they seem quick. They can drive quite quickly, but it's when they're all bunched together that they act a bit weird, and especially when you're around them, even weirder. Understeer. You know what? I like that this is a challenge. Like, I like that it's not. It feels like very drivable, which is the main thing. Like, it feels like it'll be hard to get really good. I think that's a good thing. Like, it will take time. TC2 might be the best option. Just put it up again. Oh, he's clattering that first curb. Yeah, the game's like 38 gigabytes. Something like that anyway. So yeah, that one, my pace was not that good at all. In the Porsche Cup car, it was like way quicker than the AI. Yeah, let's. I want to change some of those settings for the speed, like to make it feel faster. It was still fun. That car is still fun to drive, but AI were quick on that one. They are the goats. Right, where are those settings? Let's take a look here. There's video, graphics. Let's try one of these upscaling modes as well. But I wanted to see which one is it? Motion blur. It's on ultra. Oh wait, strength. Okay, it's hard to know exactly. Central quality. Let's try 30-30. See what that does. No, let's just try 100-100. Then we'll know what it's doing. Use MSA 4X. There we go. And cinematic. Can't seem to change that. There we go. I don't know. I think I'm probably changing too many things there at the same time, but let's just do that exact same. I'm going to jump into this quickly again. I won't do the whole thing, but just wanted to see what the difference is. See what that does differently. Yeah, the FOV is quite zoomed in, but I don't like it zoomed out too much. But yeah, definitely FOV does change the perspective of speed. It definitely does do that. Although I don't think this is a ridiculous FOV. Well, let's see if this makes it look any different. Look at them go into their lines. Bro! That does actually feel a bit quicker, to be honest. Just without changing the FOV, it does actually... I don't know, to me it does... It looks like it's moving faster. What do you reckon? It looks a little bit more like dynamic. Hard to describe, but it does look faster. Look at them. Guys, single file. Sort yourselves out. That's the line. Yeah, that I think that's better. What's that? What was that? Anyway, that's the line through there, guys. I just wanted to show you that. Try something different. Chevrolet. Oh. Go on then. Give me a load of that. Give me a load of that in the rain. Get some rain going. Wait, which of these is best for drifting? Suzuka East, probably. Let's get that drizzle back. Let's get that rain back. Alright. Oh. I put it to a race, but whatever. Thank you, Cuts, for the message. Hi, Steve. Could you check out some other cam angles? That's a good question. Yes, I can. I will do that. Not in this race, but I will do that. Thank you very much, Cuts. Do get yourself subscribed, guys. Oh, look at that. We're about to hit 968. Right. TC0. Oh my god. Right. ABS back on. What are these AI doing, man? Okay, that went round so quick. This is not going to be easy. What are they doing? I need to put my GTS. I need to put my GTS wheel on. No, yeah, this is going to be a disaster, guys. I can promise you that. I'm not a drifter, and my settings are, I think, a little bit off. There we go, 968. I'm just doing donuts now. God, you need to put like full lock the other way to get it to even remotely counter steer. Yeah, that's not it, guys. Don't ask me to drift. It's not happening. It's not happening. Okay, I've just been sent some good settings for the wheel, which I'm just going to change quickly. One sec. Let's get my Simpro manager up. Where is it? Okay, there it is. So I'm just going to change this because I think this will help a lot. So 1080 based on those settings. Oh no, not that. got so many windows open. Okay, just going to change this quickly. So 1080, hard lock angle 1080, force feedback 52, and smoothness 0, wheel rotation speed 50, feedback detail 0, max torque 15.4, obviously. I mean, that goes without saying, really, doesn't it? 15.4. 2% mechanical damper. I'm trusting these settings. Mechanical friction 10. Mechanical inertia 0. Feedback frequency 0. Steering lock. In-game wheel settings. Okay, let's jump back into the game then. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be part of the process, really, isn't it, guys? Like, you're going to have to tweak your settings a bit, find the optimum stuff. I'm kind of using my Gran Turismo settings with the wheel rotation changed a bit, so. Feedback detail 0. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you're on like these softwares for changing settings, it doesn't always work as expected, to be honest. Okay, let me just put that up there. Okay, so that is where am I going for these? In-game wheel settings. Okay, here, right. Match wheel 1080, FFB gain 80, dynamic 40, minimum damper 10, damper gain 20, true force gain 100, speed sensitivity 70, steering filter 20, steering assist weight 50, vibrations 70. Okay, apply, back, drive. Okay, let's do a little test. You know what? I like the Lotus at Laguna, so it'd be worth just testing that again on this setting. See if that works. Do a very short race, 1 lap. No, 2 laps. Okay, let's jump in. I just want to see if it's the same. Or, sorry, see the improvement. So I need to do it with the same car. I'll only do 2 laps, short. Graphics look a bit nicer now with those different settings. Ooh, that does feel different. AI driving off the wall again. It was pretty good, I think. To be honest, it felt okay earlier in the dry. Maybe it's the wet conditions where I need to really test it. No, this feels good. So yeah, if you're on Simagic, I can put those settings somewhere. Well, I mean, you can just skip back through the video and copy what I read out. Servers are fixed. Well, it's still offline, I think. So I don't think they are technically. wide. 1,000,000 miles off the apex. And get into that corner. What do you reckon, chat? Who's buying it? Yeah, I think it's mixed. Thing is, I think if you're going to buy it anyway, later on, I think there's a lot of people who know they're going to buy it at some point. I don't know, maybe just buy it now anyway, but... I think, like, long term, AC EVO is a game worth having. Just like ASSETTO CORSA was. The guy was having none of it. The crowd goes wild. That guy was having none of it. So the summary is that the AI are at the same time incredibly dumb, but also quite lethal. They will kill you, put yourself in the wrong position, i.e. next to them. They will kill you. Fun car to drive though. I quite like driving this. Right, let's play a bit of bowling. Out turn one. I mean, why did he turn in on me? I had the corner there. He just turned in. Got to the apex first and he just turns in like that. That's disgraceful behaviour from the AI. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right. You tell me, guys, what car? I mean, we've driven most of the race cars. We've driven the M2, we've driven the Porsche, the Ferrari. I haven't driven the Mazda Cup. I want to give the GT2 car another go at some point. The CORSA? M4. A lot of people asking for the M4 as well earlier. I will drive the M4. Here it is. BMW. Drive the BMW. Okay. Good shout. Good shout. Around Brands Hatch Indy, which will be quite chaotic. 5 laps. Maximum number of opponents, starting right at the back. Let's go. Was free roam covered in this build/stream? Free roam is not in the early release. It will be coming summer 2025. So yeah, that's not in this yet. When it does arrive, it won't be the full thing. It will be slowly added on to get the full 1,600 square kilometers. Okay. All right. It's a busy grid here at Brands Hatch. 31st on the grid. The M4 Grand Prix. Oh, that guy's not going. Right, TC on 1. Oh my. Got that exhaust note. Would you turn, please? Okay, I think it's nice that you feel the difference between the cars. Obviously the M4's quite a lot heavier, bigger car than the Lotus. You can feel that in the steering. It does feel harder. It does turn slower, brake slower. You can actually do a BMW M4 experience at Brands Hatch around this very track, Yindi. If you ever want to see what this track is like, I did it with my brother back in 2017. Nice. This is a fun car. This is a good car to drive. It's like it's a bit ropey, but I always think that's a good thing. It's fun. It wants to slide on you. It doesn't just stay planted everywhere. And this is not an easy track to drive either. Oh, backing it into Paddock Hill. Oh, yeah, this is fun. This is good. I like this. This is a good car. Probably my favourite. Gotta be busy on the wheel. I do think the settings I just got are definitely better. Can I send it here? Yes, I can. Please do drop a like, guys, if you're enjoying the stream. I get to 2K. Nearly there. Always love a bit of Brands Hatch, local circuit. I was lucky enough to race here in May last year, which was a really cool experience. Scribble, member for 72 months. Oh, that guy's off. Nearly joined him. How's it looking so far? Cheers. Thank you, Scribble. I mean, I'd say mixed. Like, there's not like a huge amount of features. I think once you've got your settings sorted out and you find yourself in the right car, the right track, I think it's fun. But yeah, it's just like, it's a bit bare bones for the time being, but it is early access. I think it's a good enough start for the time being, but over the year, I'd imagine this game will improve quite a lot, so... I don't know if that car in front had its rear wheel lifting, or was it the texture not loading properly? I'll go for a ridiculous overtake. And I'm just going to pull out into the pack. Yeah, that was never going to work. But why not? Something I do worry about there, though, is like contact with the AI. I don't know if the collision feels quite right. Like, I would have expected to be able to... I would have expected to be able to control that hit. But sometimes, like, the cars feel quite light. It doesn't feel like they're heavy enough. Especially in M4, it probably wouldn't move that much on a hit like that. Sometimes you hit the car in front and you just spin. It's really weird how that happens, but yeah, that's a really cool car. I do like the M4. Definitely recommend giving that a go. Yeah, it's a weird one. There's lots of games that just don't quite get that feeling right. It's hard to describe, but yeah, the car just... I almost think of the car as an inflatable. Like, there's nothing in it. There's no weight. Like, there's a shell, but there's no weight to it. So you hit it, and then it's just like, oh, you're round. Let's drive the Cosworth. I think lots of people wanted to see this as well. Oh. The Cosy. Suzuka West. Let's go. Moon Gravity. They should... Was it Gran Turismo 5? There was you could drive on the moon. There was a level on the moon. I mean, like, what the hell? Well, this track, this reminds me of peak, like, Forza 4 days. Oh, where you going, guys? Oh, wait. I was going to do this, wasn't I? You can move them. So you can move the HUD. Okay. That's quite useful because now I can move my webcam back down here. And then move that up there. Oh, get in there, Lewis. It does work. And then I need to move that back down here. Okay. So you can move the HUD about. That's quite easy to do. Let's just restart. So I think that's a positive there, that you can change the HUD, you can move it. You can move it. I don't know when this online... As I was saying... God's sake, right. As I was saying... I don't know when this online thing works. Currently I'm playing offline. But when it's online, I don't know if there's a few more things that will appear. But please do tune in for the video that I'm about to make covering this game, which will go over everything. So hopefully when it does go online, there's going to be a few more features. Hopefully that Academy/licenses thing works. Oh my god, they just spin you round. Well, no, I spun myself round, then they helped me round. Let's lay the blame appropriately, shall we? God, that feels... The front end... I've noticed this on a couple of the cars. You lift off the brake and... Oh my god, it just has so much grip. It just goes in. Seems maybe a bit over the top, but... But overall, I think I'm happy with how this game feels. It's as far as sim racing goes, or as far as like PC simulators go, I think it's fairly plug in and play. Like, not exactly, but for the most part, it kind of, you can just connect your wheel. It should roughly work. Thank you, Lantern TWG. So from first few hours playing EVO, is it any good? I would say it's a good start. I would say it's amazing, great, excellent, 10 out of 10, but I think it's a promising start. We can look forward to a lot more improvements over the year and next year and whenever. But yeah, I would say, like, don't get too excited just yet. There's not a huge amount going on here. Like I say, good start. Really happy with how it's gone so far. There's obviously lots of things that need changing and ironing out. AI needs to improve quite a lot. I think graphics as well can be improved. Obviously we're going to get more content, more tracks, more cars, free roam mode, multiplayer mode. But yeah, the base game I think is solid. It just needs time. Like it's an early release, of course, right? So you can't expect too much from it. Oh, that curb is lethal. See if we can catch up with these guys. Should be able to. Going in the right direction. Yeah, it's an early release. I think that's got to be the main point of this whole thing. Like, it's early release. Don't expect too much. I think the baseline game is good. So that, I think that's the main thing. Like, they've got a lot. There's definitely loads of promise here. It will just take time for them to deliver it. I actually must say, I normally prefer like race cars in games like this, in sim racing in general. But maybe I think this is testament to ASSETTO CORSA. I think I've probably enjoyed driving the road cars more. The M4 at Brands just now, I think that was probably my favourite combo. That's my favourite car in this game. That car was great. And this actually feels quite nice. It maybe needs a smaller track, but still, it's quite fun. Oh, that downshift gives you some rotation, maybe a bit too much. Does early access have VR? That's a good question. I don't think it does. Right, let's leave that there. I think I need to change my rotation. I think 1080 is good, but I think actually 900 I felt a bit better on 900. Yeah, black ice. Did you see that black ice patch? You saw that, guys, didn't you? It wasn't just me just spinning out like an idiot. That was black ice. I wanted to try this again. The Beast, the GT2. That could be fun around Laguna, couldn't it? You know what? I'm just going to practice. I just want to try and get into a rhythm in this car and see what we can do. Don't think... Oh, yeah. This is an annoying thing. If you come to play this, right, just make sure that when you're changing your settings, when you're here, you know, it says throttle brake, so you go to map it, but just make sure you press your wheel first and then you do it, because otherwise you're mapping to the wrong thing. And I've done that like a few times so far, so just make sure you get that right. Then apply it, and then yeah. It sounds obvious, really, doesn't it? Penalty for speeding. Whatever, guys. Just let me drive. So yeah, GT2 car it's kind of like a GT3 with more power but less downforce, which is quite a scary thing, to be honest. So it's a bit quicker than GT3s. It might depend on the track and who's driving it. But yeah, I can definitely feel that this car has more grip than the previous cars, than the road cars. But it's not absolutely planted through the turns, quite like a GT3. There, just the back end wants to kick out a little bit. That's even with 2 traction control. I wouldn't say it is dumb to buy it now. It's cheaper now. Plus, I mean, if you're going to buy it anyway, there's no harm in buying it now, right? I mean, it depends on your finances, of course, but in fact, I do have a code. If anyone wants one, I can give one away in the next 5 minutes. I'll give one away. I've been given 3 codes. I'll give one away in the chat in a sec. So get your Steam browsers ready. One of you will get it. Get your redeem code screens ready. Yeah, this feels nice. Settings definitely an improvement. When I went to Portimao last year, they bought the Mercedes AMG GT2 car with them, Black Falcon. I wasn't able to drive it. I mean, I could have paid. I don't know if anyone has like €8,000 spare and I could have a go in it, but I'm not willing to pay that kind of money to have a go in a car. I was lucky enough though to have a go in the Porsche GT2, which was incredible, 700 horsepower or more than, absolute monster of a car. How does it feel with a controller? That's a good point. You know what? Someone asked about the views, didn't they? So, I do have a controller here. I don't know if my cable is long enough. It is. Can I just play on controller? See if it'll work. Oh my god. This is so weird because I'm playing on, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm playing on controller and the wheel is going crazy as I steer. That. So weird. I've never seen a wheel move that quick. my god. You can ignore the fact that the wheel is spinning around everywhere. So I'm playing this on controller. What's downshift? X. It's so distracting. Yeah, so someone asked if it's good on controller. Someone asked if it's playable in the different views as well. What are the other views? So you've got far chase. It looks arcadey. To be honest, I think everything looks arcadey when you're playing chase cam. Yeah, this is going to take some getting used to playing in chase cam and on a controller. Oh my god. I don't know if this is good for my wheel. But look at that, the input, that's why it's so difficult, because the input is absolute. This guy's got the quickest hands in the world, look at that. This guy's rapid. Look at his hands go. Look at that. You would never beat this guy in a martial arts fight, would you? This guy... It's no surprise that Floyd Mayweather kept ducking this guy. He would knock him out straight away. Fastest hands in the world. Right, yeah, let's so I'm on this. So everything's on the controller now. Does that... The wheel still wants to do its thing, doesn't it? Yeah, there's a couple of different views here. There's two cockpit views, one without the wheel. That's quite a nice one, actually. The hood view. The bumper. And then the chase. Chase is actually... It's playable, I would say. But I think for the best experience on this... I mean, it's interesting to know... Are there going to be people playing on controller? Maybe a few. Just unplug this. I should turn it off from the plug, shouldn't I? Okay, the wheel's off. So controller, steer left. Doesn't want to do anything, does it? Steering. Yeah, this is the weird thing I was doing earlier. Like every time I click, throttle just flashes yellow. Like what is that? I don't know what that is. And I click steering, nothing happens. And I go steer left. I press the button to steer left. Nothing happens. Unless it's a button. It's just weird. Yeah, this is definitely a bit iffy. I think it's playable. Yeah, if you refine the settings a little bit. For those who are curious about this. But I mean, you're obviously gonna have your best experience on this game on a wheel, but yeah, it's really hard to play like this. What happens when you go in the pit lane? Just drive full speed. Okay, let's back out of that. Yeah, so that's a bit of a iffy experience, to be honest, but it might be playable. Might be playable. But that is AC EVO. At least the early access so far. I'll be bringing out a video very soon. Obviously, get yourself subscribed if you're not already. Please do help me get to 1 million. We're nearly there. But yeah, thought I'd just go through pretty much everything you have in the game, which isn't a huge amount so far. Maybe could have explored the dynamic time and weather a little bit more, but I think so far what's there is pretty solid. It's just going to take time, isn't it, for this to grow and to improve. And let me give away a code. I did say I would. Where's my code? 1 second. Okay, ready? What's the code for? It's for this game. There it is. It's in the chat. Someone's going to get it. Well done to whoever does. Someone's got it. So, congratulations. Already claimed. Yeah, someone was quick. Someone was very quick. I saw this video today. I mean, this is a complete side note, but I saw a guy, he was some crypto guy, and he shared accidentally, what was it? There's like some stage of crypto, and he shared some detail which he wasn't meant to, and then he lost like 100 grand. Like people just got his code or something. I don't know exactly the detail, but like, yeah. That's just a random story. But guys, thank you so much for watching. It's been a fun stream. A couple of issues there on setting this up, but I think overall solid. Get yourself subscribed. Get this number up. We're trying to go for 1 million, as I've said many times, but do drop a like as well on your way out. In the meantime, everyone, hope you have an amazing day, and have a great weekend, which is coming up very soon, isn't it? Yeah. What's today? It's Thursday today, isn't it? Yeah. So have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you hopefully in the video tomorrow. If not, Monday live stream. I'm not sure. We'll catch you around. Have an amazing day, everyone. See you